Hey guys, thanks for joining me, the Bad Nunya, for the It's My Opinion series. Let's take a look at an opinion shared recently.
I can remember back in the Molly and Dre and stuff days. And let me tell you something, Nanya. What you're trying to preach now wasn't the case then.
What am I currently preaching?
Well, okay. So I'm a little bit torn with that, right? At one point in time, I watched a lot of people who I did not like and who would frustrate me or make me feel some type of way when I would watch them because I was a nosy bitch and I was in too deep, right? Okay, at that point. I think that when you take those steps away and you kind of regather yourself, like I was able to go back in those streams now. Like I'm not subbed to any of those people now, but I go into those streams now and like minutes in, I'm like, oh, same bullshit. Let me get rid of that. Like I have no interest in listening to that anymore, So that's me. So I I think that those who constantly watch, they're either A, watching for somebody to fuck up, because that's, there's that. And B, I also think that they are in too deep. I think that that hatred that has been created for that person, or the strong dislike, because some people are like, I don't hate them, I don't know them. Okay, that strong dislike for that person that they have, like it drives them because they want to be able to watch that person and see what they're doing so they can report it back, or they can say, oh, did you see that so and so did such and such today? So
My opinion. But that's just my opinion. I guess people change.
The creator known as Kathy Gets Everything Wrong says, I've changed. Let's take a look at what I said back then about Molly content.
Yeah. And that gets the thing that always makes me laugh is I go through and I look like, so I've never heard of most of the YouTubers that are involved in this situation. I've never heard of them before this at all. I didn't come from an exposing community. I came from a totally different community when this started. And so I think it's funny. Like I've seen, I just, because I don't know people, I want to go into their lives. I want to watch them. I want to give them a fair chance, no matter what I hear about them. And so there's been a lot of people who I'm in their lives, or I look at their video and I scroll through their videos and I'm like, can you imagine? Like, I know I could name 4 off the top of my head right this second. And they have video on video on video of talking about, Katie, right? And Don't get me wrong, I'm not sticking up for anybody. I'm not a fan. Like, it's not like that at all. But I look at it and I'm like, could you imagine? They constantly say, like, she needs to stop. And I think to myself, logically, I think, if she stopped with her bullshit, would you even have a page anymore?
Right. They wouldn't. Because that's the only freaking thing
there's no creative process. Like they literally all talk about the same thing. And even the pages where I've looked at that I've seen, like, I don't know, if they're, maybe we'll call them maters, the Molly haters, And so when I look at their pages, I think the same thing, like she needs to be stopped. She needs to be taken down. She needs to get off of YouTube. And I think to myself again, then what content would you have?
Tell me your opinion in the comments. Did I change? Did Kathy get it wrong again?
And always, don't forget, this is just my opinion.